Hello everyone, happy Friday. How are you? Hope you're okay. Real and Raw at 4 with Rebecca Adams. I've got an itch, honestly. I've just had the fan on and I had to turn it off so that you could actually hear me. So there we go. Beautiful day here in sunny Wiltshire. But I'd love to hear where you're joining me from. Hello Danny, hope you're okay. Happy Friday. What have you got planned for the weekend? Comment below and let me know. Have you got any plans? Are you going out for the weekend? Are you going out on days out? Are you working? Are you going to relax? Are you going to have some me time? What is going on? What are you going to be doing over the weekend? I will be working. And today, Danny and Rachel actually recommended these topics. So that's what I'm going to be covering today in today's live. But let me know where you're joining from. Hello, Richard. Are you in Wales? Are you enjoying Wales? How is the weather? I hope it's as glorious as it is over here in Wiltshire. But, you know, this is all about you. This is all about me helping you, especially on a Friday as we head into the weekend. What can you take away? What golden nugget can you take away from this live and enhance your business, your life, and look at things very differently? So there we go. Hello Alison, hope you're okay down in Bridgewater. Danny said salad and Real and Raw, fantastic. Family all going to the beach. I'm staying at home, laundry and working. Watching England, yes, England playing tomorrow. Hello Gemma, happy 1 year of being my friend on Facebook. England are playing tomorrow at 3 o'clock, yes. So Gemma, Diana, what are you doing over the weekend? What are you up to? It's glorious here. Hello Rebecca, hope you're okay. So Wales, 29 degrees, fantastic. So it's quite warm. As I said right at the beginning, you may have missed it, I've just turned the fan off so that you can hear me. So that's what I'm doing today. If our client calls, I've been emailing, I'm sending solo mailer out. Hello Rachel, hope you're okay honey, and I'm glad you're fine. So if you've just joined, let me know what you're doing over the weekend. Comment below. If you hear a little noise, it's my blinds going crazy dancing in here. But that's great, it's not a problem. So I want to cover today, thank you so much to Rachel, Alison and Danny Maley. And they have said, don't be afraid of challenges, perseverance. I've added the goals in there as well, which is all about perseverance for your goals. And it's okay to be different. So we're going to throw some insights into that. If you want to share any of your insights or any of your little golden nuggets, please comment below. It's wonderful how we can help everybody else. Hello, Tracy. Gemma says, George, going out tomorrow afternoon so can have a shower. You can have a shower in peace without, you know, kids banging on the doors and screaming and shouting, can't you? Spent 7.5k yesterday on furniture, felt elated, top-end furniture, excited, fantastic. I hope it lasts a very long time. So, don't be afraid of challenges. How many of you, comment below with a yes or get some likes and hearts across the screen. How many of you have got challenges right now, whether it's life, business, children, work, colleagues, weather? Are you coping well with the weather? You know, let me know what challenges are coming up for you. And it is all about not being afraid. You don't have to hold yourself back. You don't have to play small. You don't have to shimmy down any of your feelings or emotions. You need to follow your gut. If you want to go for it at like 60 miles an hour, okay? Don't hold back just because someone says it's above your pay grade or you shouldn't be doing that, you're working class, that you've never had money or whatever, or that you don't know what you're talking about, you're not qualified, you know. Hello Mary, hope you're okay. Doing Facebook lives or doing videos, fantastic. Hello Bianca. So really comment below and let me know your challenges. Is it that you're saving up for your first car? Is it that you're saving a deposit? Are you getting married? Have you got children? Are they pushing you to the point that you want to pull your hair out? You know, it's all about challenges and how you deal with them, to how it makes you a better, bolder, brighter and courageous person, and how much strength you've got as well. That really kind of puts you out there and kind of separates you actually from, not that you're a professional at challenges, but the amateurs and professionals. Does that make sense? So it is all about you not being afraid. You know, I've always said, and I always will, fear is a 4-letter word. So don't fear at all. It's only 4 letters and you can easily remove them and stuff. And it's just the fear that you don't know what's coming up. You don't know what to expect, and that's okay. You are human. But, you know, challenges are there to really push you beyond your limit, to see what you're capable of. Hello, Michelle. To see what you're capable of and then some. See if you can go further. See if you can be pushed that little bit further, and to see if you've got the motivation to really go that one step. You know, are you going, if it's a challenge and you're up against a few people for a job, you know, are you willing to go that extra mile? How are you going to be top of mind? How are you going to stand out to your potential employer and really be top of mind? Richard says, helping kids with autism event, 3rd of August, enrolled in ECL computer course. I saw that on your wall. Congratulations. Fantastic. Computers are the future. So yeah, really cool. Hello, Michelle. Hope you, Jackson, Malika and Glenn are okay. So yeah, it is all about not being afraid. Now, how many of you have felt afraid that you've held yourself back? You've been playing small, you didn't go for it, and then you've kicked yourself because you should have gone for it. You know, the challenge that you're set could be traveling alone. It could be, you know, going from England to America by yourself. You've never travelled alone before. That could be a challenge in itself. Carrying your suitcase, you know, sorting out everything. If you're in a couple and then now you're not, it's kind of, that's going to be a challenge in itself because you're usually used to doing everything. You know, have you just recently become a parent? That's a challenge in itself because there's no textbook. We're all getting it wrong at some point, aren't we? But you know, it's all about the challenge ahead, the challenge that is in front of you. So Danny says, I think my challenge is more to do with reining it in. Yeah, sometimes it is reining it in, especially if, is that negative or a positive? So like reining in your stuff so you're not swearing or shouting or getting aggressive, or is it reining it in that you want to run before you can walk with something that you're doing like a project or task, and you just got to rein it in and slow down just a little bit just to make sure that you are crossing the T's, dotting the I's, and making sure that you're, you know, doing whatever you're doing. Let me know. I did my second boot camp this morning. My narcissistic ex tried to make jokes about earthquakes and got told to F off. Wow, okay, cool. I'm glad you didn't say that word, otherwise I might have actually said the F word. I've never done anything like it before, but decided this is the week to start working on my health. Fantastic. High five. Health comes first. Health and family, in that order. Your health and family. And you know what? Boot camps are really cool because they basically give you a kick up the ass, and it could be a whole range of anything. Boot camps could be anything at all, and it really is great that, you know, you get someone who jokes about stuff and things, and then you get your strength, you get your voice. So well done to Rachel. You get your voice and you're actually, no, I'm not putting up with your BS anymore. Get out of my face. This is what I'm going to be doing. And that is wonderful. That's amazing. So really know that whatever challenge you're up against, there's always a way. If you're given a brick wall, get round it, through it, and over it. Get on the other side. There's always a way, but don't hold back. Okay, don't fear anything. Sometimes the fear will be there, and it's kind of like spiders or heights or something like that. But, you know, work on your mindset and know that if it is really something that you truly want to achieve and your desire is higher than your fear, go for it. If your fear is just a little bit higher than your desire, you need to get your desire higher. So what steps are you going to take in order to make sure that your desire and your want and your need and your craving for whatever it is you want, like a holiday, a house, your health, it could be anything, that needs to be greater than the fear of it. You know, what could be the worst thing that would happen if you didn't achieve whatever it is that you'd like to achieve? So that would be the challenge in the middle of which you've got to get on and go. Use Online Pro now. Attraction marketing and branding. Fantastic. If you're attraction marketing and branding. With network marketing, it depends who you follow. Loads of people, there's loads of different people out there. If you're really thinking, Richard, of really learning skills and knowledge and really expanding everything for network marketing. I'm not network marketing. So with network marketing, there's a massive platform that I would recommend to you. It's called Dream Legend Leaders. And Danny Maley actually is the CEO and founder of Dream Legend Leaders. She's in the comments. So connect with her and go from there. You're going to love it, honestly. It's really, really cool. Cream cake's fab. So it's all about... that will cross the T's, dot the I's for you. It will be really, really awesome for you to get into and also to recommend to other people as well. So really check that out. That's my personal opinion. But there are other people around that are really great for that kind of thing. But I don't do network marketing. So no, all in, all in. Danny says, I always wanted a holiday home in Florida. Didn't think it would be possible, but it's something I see happening now. Yes. So with that, really think about, you know, have a look. I know you can't just fly over to Florida and go house hunting, but try and get a house, okay? So that will be a challenge. So it's the money on getting the holiday home. So have a look at how much they are. Go online, have a look at Florida, real estate people. Have a look at their their websites and have a look, see how much it is, and then just... go over for a holiday, plan a holiday in one of them first, and then see what you can do for the holiday. And then you can rent it out during the year and make money as well. Make room for you. Yes, definitely. So Rachel will want to go as well. So the next thing up is perseverance. So the one thing that I want to say is you need to persevere. You need to keep going always with everything that you do. Nothing comes to those who wait. I'm sorry, but it doesn't. Ding, 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 real and raw. Nothing comes to those who wait. The early bird always catches the worm, and it's not necessarily about speed and it's not necessarily about money. It's all about perseverance. You're in this for the long haul. So think about what age you are right now. Not that it means anything, but I'm using it as an example. Age is just a number, right? But in your business, what I want you to think about is what age are you right now and how many years do you want to be in business for? I want to be in business. I'm 39. I want to be in business for the next 40, 50 years. So I'm not going to go at 50 trillion billion miles an hour just to tick some invisible boxes that I've set myself. I am going to not just take my time. It's not about taking my time. But basically what it is that it's all about doing it right and building the structure, building the foundations, and keep going always. Okay, so it's like the bike. If you're going at I know you can't go at 50 miles an hour on a bike, but if you can go 10 miles an hour on a bike, then you can't keep that speed forever, right? You can't keep that particular speed forever. You've got to have downtime. You've got to have U-time. You've got to have time where you're off. You've got to have time where you're going a little bit slower. You've got seasons, so you've got growths and spurts all the way through. So doesn't it make sense to build it foundationally solid right at the beginning, doing the kind of boring, we'll do them things, boring work right at the beginning in order to, and it isn't boring when you get into it, but all the ground foundation work to begin with in order to then build stability, build your brand, build your business, get your ideal avatar there, which is your ideal clients and customers, find out exactly, you don't want to promote to every single person. And then you're more likely to persevere and keep going at a regular rate so that when these people who are going at 80 miles an hour and 50 miles an hour stop and have a month off because they can't do any work, you're still going at your speed. You are always going to be ahead of them, always. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. It makes sense, and it is all about persevering. Even when sometimes it feels like crap, sometimes you feel as though you're not getting anywhere, sometimes it feels as though everyone's going at all that speed, they're earning all the money. Guess what? It's all about money and speed and ranks and everything for them, but it isn't for you. It is about the consistency and staying top of mind. You need to stay top of mind with everyone, and you need to relate to people as well. Don't just send out some BS stuff. Loads of people online are getting loved for being fake, and the people who are real, ding ding, are getting a lot of haters. I would rather be hated for being real than loved for being a fake. So, because I would not be able to keep the fakeness up, and you'll never get that from me. You just get real and raw. So there we go. That's why, of course, it called it real and raw. Danny Maley, I'm network marketer, affiliate marketer, property investor and developer, and angel investor to the date. Yeah, definitely. Fabulous, Richard. So you guys are connected. That's fantastic. Honestly, Richard, you'll get so much out of Dream Legend Leaders. And it's about enhancing your skills and knowledge for your own network marketing business. Whatever you're doing, it's for that. It's not about another opening up other thing. It's about, you know, starting off structure strong. It's really, really cool. But persevere with, you know this, if you've got kids, you know, persevere with the potty training. You know, you're never going to get fits, you know, you're going to get fits and starts. The kid's going to be all right for a little bit, and then they're going to backtrack, and then they keep going. But you've got to keep going. It's the same as getting them into their own bed to sleep at night, right? It's about them walking, and you're going, come on, keep going, come to me, everything, yay, and all this. It's all about persevering. Now, you can do it for your child, but you need to do it for yourself. Even when the haters are all online, even when people have got these opinions that really are not relevant, people are going to really, really have a go at you. One of my connections on Facebook, and one of my dear friends actually on Facebook, got kind of shot down in flames over a phone call, and it's like, who do you think you are? Don't talk to me like that. You know what I mean? But it's all about you knowing that defines them, not you. So my friend was kind of, you know, rah. So, like, she was shouted at, and it was like, that's on her, that's on the other person, not you. You need to stay focused, stay aligned. Don't worry about what's gone on and what's been said. Don't take it personally. Keep going always, and keep doing what you're doing, because your business is phenomenal. So there we go. Hi, Katie. Hello, Jay. Hello, Jill. Hope you're all right. So, perseverance with your goals. If you stop and start, it's like riding a bike up a hill. You're never going to get there unless you keep that momentum and consistency going. Okay? Keep the momentum, consistency going. Persevere through the good, the bad, the ugly, and the downright crap, and you will get where you want to go. But don't forget, you're not in competition with anyone but yourself. So follow your goals. Don't just copy other people's goals. Copy what they're doing. Be a clone, or a, I was going to say chipmunk, but that doesn't actually work, does it? But, like a lemming. That's what I meant. Lemming and chipmunk, really. My brain's not with it today. It's this heat. So, it's all about you being your own original blueprint. So be that. Hello, Sylvia. Persevere with telling the other half to put his pants in the laundry basket, not next to them. 14 years now, and one day it will happen. It will. Definitely. I actually agree with that. It will. Rachel says, I'm determined to keep going to boot camps. I'm the heaviest I've ever been, and it's time for things to change. I keep telling myself, just keep going. Definitely. The perseverance will pay off in the end. And that, again, and I am going to say it kind of, do you want it? That's the question. Do you want it? And if you do, what are you willing to do? And it will shimmy out the ones who quit to the ones that keep going always. You are just regular on it. Keep going all the time. So keep persevering. You will get there. Hello, Sylvia. Don't ride uphill or push the bike uphill. Yes, but you're still moving. You don't just sit down halfway. Okay, it's harder. The reason why I use the story of the bike and the momentum consistency, it's harder to stop and restart than it is to keep moving those pedals up that hill. Right? It's harder to stop and just sit there on the hill, because then you really can't be asked to get off your seat and go, oh, I've still got all that mountain to climb. You know what I mean? So you'll go up pushing the bike, but it's all about the momentum and consistency, okay? It's the same with, you've got to keep the perseverance and momentum consistency going, even if you're on a straight road, in order for the bike to keep going. And after a while, you're able to keep going, and then take your feet off the pedals, and then you're still flying past all the people who are still going. If you keep going and going, you're going to get there. So, yeah. It's okay to be different is the final topic. Thank you, Danny Maley, for this. So it is okay to be different. Don't feel as though you've got to put yourself in a box. Rebecca, me, I never put myself in a box. I don't like being told to get myself in a box and do all this, that, and the other, even if I am ex-military. It's one of those things where you have to be yourself. Be true, be pure, be you. Be your own original blueprint. I said it just. But it is okay to be different. You don't have to be a size 0. You don't have to conform to everything else. You don't have to be a sheep. And this is what I say. Everyone, hello AD, hope you're okay. So just make sure that you're not a sheep and you're following everyone else and you're following what everyone else thinks and all this. This is how conspiracy theories come about, because the people who actually think about stuff actually doesn't work out the way that we're programmed from the media, or, you know, reading newspapers, magazines, articles, whatever. It is okay to be different. Please don't think, hello Mike and Sam, please don't think that it's, you know, I mean, hours have gone into the front of a magazine, right? When you see the front of a magazine, hours and hours of, you know, editing has gone into that photograph. So please don't think that that is a pure fresh man or woman on the front of a magazine. Everything has been changed, and it's really been photoshopped like 50 billion times probably. Hello Amy. So, you know, it's all about you being different. No box allowed. I love it. High five. Don't put yourself in the box. Don't feel as though you've got to conform yourself and kind of shimmy yourself down just to fit somebody else, okay? And I shared a quote the other day, you know, people only love you when you fit inside their box. Don't. You need to go out there and actually disappoint them. You are giving your clients, your customers, and yourself a disservice if you feel and you actually follow through with this and you conform to the box that you put yourself in. You won't be happy. You'll always, you know, you're gonna piss someone else off anyway. So you need to be yourself. Okay, it is okay to be different. If you like flowery dresses, go and wear one. You don't have to stick with the trends. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. So really, really think about how you feel. Go with your emotions. Journal if you want to journal. Do some EFT and say, even though, you know, everyone is making me feel like crap and I feel as though I've got to wear all these clothes all the time and I've got to say this and I'm not allowed to do this, I can deeply and completely love and accept myself. And do EFT and just EFT it out. Start with you and forgive yourself. You don't have to step in line with everybody else. It's like being at school, you know, where you're in the crowd and you've got to all hang out and you've got to wear the same clothes and do the same thing and listen to the same music and say the same words, and it's like, boring. You know what I mean? Again, you're a lemming. You're not a chipmunk, you're a lemming. So it's all about knowing that you are going to be different. Okay, you need to be different because it's you. You're unique, independent, wonderful, incredible person, and you need to step into your power of being a different person to everybody else. And we all need different. You know what? If we're all the same, wouldn't it be boring? Boring planet, right? If we all do the same thing. Seriously? So really know that it is okay to be different. If you want to have pink hair, blue hair, no eyebrows, you know, fantastic makeup, if you want to wear high heels every day, go ahead. You know, you do what you want to do that makes you happy. Dress for you. Okay, and if you want to swear and do your business, great, and if you don't, great, don't worry about it. Hello Shabala. Never in the crowd ever. No, it doesn't. You know what? It's not all about necessarily standing out. Don't feel as though you're under pressure to stand out. And yes, okay, you've got to be top of mind. You've got to be different. But I would really say it is okay to be different, but be your truth. Stand in your truth and run with it. Because when you wear your heart on your sleeve and you really, really conform to what you want, you'll be at peace. You'll be full of joy, happiness, kindness, and love, and you will just love everything about what you do. And you're not going to be a carbon clone of anybody else. So if you want your website to be different, do your website different. I know someone who's got, she's very, very small. She lives in America. She's got, I don't even know what colour her hair is now. I think it's purple. She changed it from blue. And you know what? Her website is completely, I've never seen a website like it. It's absolutely phenomenal. But then if someone else did that, I'd go, you're copying so-and-so. So it's all about being the original of what it is. It's not about doing the conga and dancing away and doing the same and doing all them, you know, Macarena dances and everyone's on Saturday night. And it's all about that. It's all about you being in the corner, dancing to your own tune, but having a laugh and enjoying doing it. Okay. So it is okay to be different. You don't have to be the same as what everyone expects. Don't react the same either. It is okay to completely be, when they're expecting yellow jelly, be red jelly or something. I know that really sounds weird, but you know, be very, very different. Two-headed llama and a field of sheep, definitely, and you will stand out. Rachel says, couldn't give two hoots what people think. If you don't like me, don't talk to me, follow me. You know what, Rachel? I actually agree. High five for that. I totally agree with that. But a lot of people can't cope with not being liked. And social media has brought that about, that it's all about the likes, shares, follows, comments, blah, blah, blah. And actually instead, it's all about being genuine. You know, some people just post stuff just to get some likes. I don't give a crap. It was on Forces weekend last Saturday. On Forces Day on Saturday, on Forces weekend. I put a post on there. It doesn't matter. I wanted to put it on, so I've put it on. I don't care how many likes I got. I think I got a few, but I'm not really into the, you know, I'm not checking every 5 minutes, or how many likes I've got and stuff like that. But also the same thing, I get a lot of stick about being real and raw in my personal life and professional life. And it's like, I can't change. It's kind of, I can stum a little bit more, but apart from that, and I can keep my mouth shut, but apart from that, I would rather be honest. And it's the same as you, Rachel, but I do get a lot of stick. You probably do as well, but you need to just embrace that. Hello, Lucas, hope you're okay. Apologies, I haven't been on your lives over the past week, not been well, still trying to keep going always. Keep going always, Amy, sending you lots and lots of health. Wait till the autism website happens. Yes, definitely. So really know that it is okay to be different. Don't be afraid of challenges that may come up. You know, if you're given a brick wall, get around it, through it, under it, over it, get on the other side. There's always going to be a way to achieve something, and persevere with your goals, with your dreams, with your desires. Just stay focused. And if you've got the fear and your desire, you need the desire to be higher, that you will do anything to achieve whatever it is. That will make you stand out and be very different to everybody else. That you don't, you know, I posted last night, you know, some people dropped out of the trip to San Fran, and I'm like, you know what? Psh, I'm still going, whatever. So that's exactly what it is. The desire, okay, is bigger than the fear. That's what you need to focus on. Rachel says, I'll be polite, but I won't lie. I can say things in a nice way, but it will still be the truth. Yeah. I always say as well, you know what? It's, if you want the truth, be prepared for the answer. I expect it back as well, obviously. But yeah, I am mindful of what I say as well. I'm very choosy on words, but sometimes people just need to be awoken up. And one of my dear friends, Adele, she says, you know, you're the only one who can give me a kick up the butt and say it as it is. There you go. Some people like it, some people don't. And it's like, well, that's me. I'm sorry, but there we go. Genius, genuine, authentic, congruent. Yes. So it's all about being genuine and authentic. Be you and don't try and be anyone else. You're the best version of yourself. You don't want to be a second copy or a photocopy of somebody else. You want to be you. You want to be loved and liked for being you. And if people don't like it, they can just not bother contacting you or whatever. That's up to them. And you know, it is okay to say, you know what, I'm different to you and I don't have to conform to how you know, being mamby-pamby and mollycoddled and stuff like that. I'm not doing it. So yeah, it is all about you though. It's your choice and your decision, but really don't hold back from challenges. And the one thing is that you need to work on yourself and know that it is okay to be very different. So if you're a size, you know, in the UK we have sizes and they go up in like, you know, 6, 8, 10, 12 and all that for women. If you're a size 24, hey, great. If you're a size 10, great. Whatever. None of that comes into it. So it is okay to be all different sizes, all different shapes, all different, you like to wear all different clothes, all different skin colours, all different religions. You're a human being, and whether you're nice or a bitch, it does matter. So there we go. Can be as blunt as bulldozer in Walmart. Yeah, so, you know, some people, or a bull in a china shop is the other saying as well, Richard. But yeah, no, totally. And hello, Alex. But, you know, it is all about, with you saying that, Richard, it is all about people being respectful of other people as well, right? Do you get me? So you have autism, my son has autism. You know, you've obviously got a bigger vocab. But, you know, you say it as it is, and you're very, very down the line and, you know, very to the point, and you take things literally and things like that. And, you know, everyone has to be mindful that we're not all going to sit in this box. We're not all going to conform. Some people have, you know, all different colour hair and wear glasses and all this, that and the other. Everyone is different. Just embrace it, honestly. I remember when I was at school, and it probably still happens now, everyone was laughing at ginger people, you know, people with ginger hair, and I'm like, Ed Sheeran's ginger and he wears glasses. How amazing. And he's got freckles and everything. So you can't take the pee out of Ed Sheeran because he's freaking awesome. But so is every single person on the planet. Every single one of you on watching live or even on the replay, all of your family, friends, everything. Everyone has got something to give while they're here. And you've got to find your gift and give it away. So work on your mindset and know that you don't have to worry about what people think or say about you. It's about what you think of yourself that actually purely, truly matters. If you think really bad of yourself, you know, if you call yourself fat, would you go up to your mum or your dad or your child and say those words? I can guarantee you wouldn't. So don't say it to yourself. Okay, really, really think about the words that you say to yourself and just jot everything down and say, I'm so sorry, I forgive you, I shouldn't say these words. So really work on yourself. It's going to help, and everything marries together. Your life, your business, your work, your relationships, your kids, your family, your friends, everything. It all is your world. But know that it is okay to be different, but it's okay to stand up for yourself as well and have a voice and say that, you know, you're not going to tolerate X, Y, and Z. You're not going to put up with this, that, and the other. You will move mountains forward. Everyone's beautiful and special. Yes, they are, Alex. Totally agree. High five. Respect others until they show lack of respect, then I'll re-owe them a new one. Yeah, respect, R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Respect's huge. I'd rather have respect than love any day of the week, and twice on Sundays and Saturdays. But respect first, always. And you know, some people, I don't know. It's everyone's different. So I am mindful of kind of having opinions about certain people, because obviously they show different sides on social media and in real life and stuff. With me, what you get is what you see. So we're in Wiltshire. I live in a town called Trowbridge, 20 minutes from Bath, Richard, so not far. Rachel says, I speak to others and I would like them to speak to me truthfully, honestly and respectfully. Yes, Rachel, you definitely get that from me, honey. Definitely. So it is very, very true. So just know, I'm going to just go through these. So the first one, don't be afraid of challenges. There's only you that's going to live with regrets and what ifs. But if you are given a challenge, jot it down and then go, right, what's the step before that one that I need to achieve? And then keep going until you get to where you are now. And just know that there's always a way you can achieve anything. You know me. You can and will achieve anything you set your mind to. Okay? So perseverance and goals, always persevere with keep going always on everything that you do, because there is only you going to hold you back. You're not in competition with anyone. So really know that persevering will pay off in the long run. Early bird catches the worm, so don't just sit there and wait for everything to be handed to you on a platter, because it doesn't work like that either. And it is okay to be different. You know, if you're wearing a pink bikini, polka dots, or you're wearing a tie and, you know, flip-flops, you know... Pharrell Williams is awesome. He wears a hat, he wears a shirt, shorts, you know what I mean? He's just so cool. And be different. Madonna's different, Lady Gaga's different. They change themselves all the time, reinvent themselves all the time. And it's just awesome to watch. And you know what? It's all about you showing yourself and, you know, what is it? Kind of speaking out there and showing people what you're about, what you like. It's great. Absolutely great. I do the same as you until they show me a distant lack of respect. Trowbridge, nice one. Fancy meeting up before Ignite. Yes, it depends what month and it depends what's on for you and me. So contact me. Let's see if our planners connect together and then we'll come up with something. Richard, that would be fab. Distinct lack of respect, yes. When people get to a certain level, everyone's got their level, right? People know what buttons to press. Press. What the hell is that? Press. Okay. Press. So everyone's got the level of where you've just had a freaking enough. You just like, you know what, just stop, you know? And how far you can get up to that level, and everyone's pressure points are different. That's where the press I'll say that. That's where it came in. Duh. But, you know, that is where you will kind of, your pressure point, you know, the old kettles where they get to a point and then they just start squealing on the stove, where your point is, and every level's different, and it is okay to be like that. Like to be different, definitely. Shvala says, I want to speak to someone who I know don't like me, because I don't want anything to think I'm being funny. Am I right? The only problem I have with them is I know they don't like me. You know what? That's Shivala. That says a lot more about them than it does about you. Go into a conversation with being the best version of yourself. Don't go in being bitchy or horrible or nasty. Even if you know they don't like you, be the best version of you, okay? So I meet people sometimes who I know don't like me, and I'm just polite. I remember who I am and whose I am and who raised me. And I'm like, right, what would my nan do? What would my mum say? You know, I polite, and that's it. It's not a problem. And that's their problem. If they don't like me, that's their problem. Don't stress your head about it, honey, honestly. Really, really know that a lot of people waste time, energy, and everything fretting about people who don't like them. Who cares whether they like you? You know, as I always say, and I'll say it one more time, you know, your life's on a timer. The ticker's going. Can you see the sun going down? Timer's going already. Don't wait for people to like you. And you know what? It's okay. Not everyone's going to like you. Not everyone likes me. I don't give a crap. I'm not interested. I'm interested in the people who I can help and advise and give some golden nuggets to, and kind of, you know, be real and raw with, and give them a hug and selfies, even though I'll get told off it's the wrong position. You know, you're probably same as me, teenagers. But, you know, it's all about what can I give while I'm here. It would be selfish of me to keep everything to myself, but I am very polite to people, even if they don't like me. I remember who I am, whose I am, and who raised me, definitely. So it's all about you being the best version of you. That's the best piece of advice I can give to you. And then, you know what, at the end of the day, you can look yourself in the mirror and go, you know what, Shivala, you did well today. You know what, Danny, did well today. And, you know, sometimes you are going to pee people off just by waking up in the morning, put a post on Facebook. Don't worry about it. Honestly, that's on them. They need to stop stalking. So there we go. You know, quite flexible, say February 25th, 2 days before my birthday. I'll have to actually have a look at planners and stuff, Richard. So, like to be different, definitely. Be different. Be very, very different. Danny says, I've had people not like me and not even met me, and I giggle at that. I know, right? I know. They don't even know you, haven't met you, and they've got opinions because, guess why? They're a sheep. They listen to everybody else. Oh, she must be awful. So-and-so said this, so-and-so said that. Oh, really? Don't even know them. Or they don't even know your story on why you are the way that you are. You know, why you don't take some crap. Probably because you've been through all this. You've got to a point where you're like, no, from now on, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not putting up with that, or whatever it is. So people have to get to know you, and not everyone's going to get to know you to the point of the level where you're at, because they won't have walked into your shoes. So, yeah. Don't dream it, just do it. Definitely. Go for it. Right, I'm going to go, guys, because I'm over by 10 minutes. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I will be real and raw at 4. Know that you can and will achieve anything you set your mind to. Keep going always. Have a great evening, and I will see you soon.